Here is my first staging area, and I have this 31 bag which has our shoes in it, and then I have two suitcases. This is the first one and this is the second one. And the way I packed, because there are three of us going, I packed my clothes and my pajamas in the left side, and I did roll my clothes up because I feel like you can fit more in there. So I have half of my outfits and half of my pajamas in this side for the entire trip. And then here, I'll tell you in a moment how I pack my kids' clothes, but this is half of their clothes and pajamas. And then I did the same thing on this side. It looks exactly the same as that. This half of the suitcase is my clothes and my pajamas, and then this side is the kids' clothes and the kids' pajamas. And then this suitcase has two pouches here, one where I put extra socks for my daughter and one will have extra socks for my son. So the reason I do this, because we're going on a road trip, not on an airplane. I would do it totally different if we were going on an airplane, but because I would rather not spend time doing laundry while I'm there, I packed a different outfit for every day of the week. So every day that we're on our vacation, we will have a different outfit to wear. Now, where we're staying, could I do laundry? Yes. But I would rather not spend my time doing laundry on a road trip. So that's why I packed an outfit for every single day. So that's how I did that. And then since I am taking my car and I'm taking these two suitcases for clothes, I have this suitcase. I can just take one in and I don't have to take both. We're not staying in the same place the entire time. We're going to be staying several different places as we go along. Because it's a 16-hour drive, I'm going to split the drive up into 2 8-hour days. So that's why I used two suitcases. I didn't pack like all of the kids' clothes in one and all of my clothes in one. I did two bags. That way, when I make my first stop, I can simply get out the one bag, leave this bag in the trunk. And then the next time, I can just get out. When I've used up these clothes, then I can put the dirty laundry back in that suitcase and only take in this one. I feel like I made that sound a lot more complicated than it is, but basically just think of it like this. Half of our clothes and pajamas are in that suitcase, half of our clothes and pajamas are in this suitcase, and that way we will be able to leave one suitcase in the car and only get out one suitcase at a time. That way I'm not bringing in two suitcases and one's full of their stuff and one's full of our stuff. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. The other thing I did that I think might be helpful for other people is that I packed both of my children an outfit in each one of these bags. So this is a day, this is a day, and this is a day. And then I labeled, just took a Sharpie and wrote on a grocery bag. That's all I did. But this is comfy road clothes. This is red plaid coordinating outfits. This is their clothes for a special event. And then under here, I did the same thing. So I can show you that. Under here I have their Star Wars t-shirt outfits, and then here I have long sleeve red shirts and coordinating gray shirts. Basically everything's coordinating. You get the idea. One grocery bag is one day's clothing for my children. And then I'm just about to finish up the last few sets of pajamas here, but as you can see, I just put one set of pajamas for my son and one set of pajamas for my daughter, and then I put those in one bag. That way I don't have to go through an entire stack of clothes just to find pajamas. And they're labeled, and I'll split those into each separate suitcase. Other stuff I'm taking, This is my skincare stuff that I'm taking, my magic mitt. This is all I use to take off my makeup when I'm traveling. When I'm at home, I use either coconut oil or jojoba oil, but when I'm traveling, I just use the magic mitt. And then I can't go anywhere without my Powerhouse stuff, which used to be Kit Naturals, is now Trim Healthy Naturals. I can't go anywhere without those. And then I have my sponge and another makeup remover, and then my glasses, and my contacts are in the bottom because I wear daily lenses. And then I have this small little suitcase here, tiny little thing for just a few pieces of jewelry. I don't really wear that much jewelry, so that's what I'm taking. And then I have two outfits laid here for my son and daughter, matching red shirts. The reason I do that is so I can remember they're both wearing red if something happened and we were separated. And that's why they always have coordinating outfits. But I have comfy clothes laid out for the road trip because no one likes to travel in a pair of really tight jeans. These look like jeans, but they're really not. I wish they made these for adults. These are little girls' jeans that are actually sweatpants, and they look just like jeans, and they're so cute. I love those on my daughter. I really would so wear those. And then this is a neat idea I just wanted to share with you. That's my daughter's little purse that she's going to bring for when we're sightseeing or looking around and she wants to just carry her own little things. And then this is my usual wallet, and let me show you, because I know you can put this on an app, but that doesn't always work. So I have all of these cards in here and all of my ID cards and my various things, and then my credit cards. But when I'm traveling, I'm not going to need my library cards or my other loyalty cards except for maybe Costco and maybe my Regal card if we decide to go see a movie. What I do, instead of carrying this entire wallet, I carry this adorable little, instead of carrying this giant wallet, I carry this adorable little purse I got from my friend Claudia, who does Stella and Dot. Isn't it adorable on the inside? And the thing I love about this is my iPhone 6 fits exactly. It fits like a glove right in this first pocket here. And then I can keep some cash in the middle pocket, and then just my credit cards and my ID card in here. And that's all you need to carry. It has this little extra pocket right here for tissues or gum or whatever you like to carry. And since I'm usually wearing sunglasses, I keep some of these, which I buy at Costco, just because my daughter and I both wear glasses. My husband wears glasses, so we are always in need of cleaning. But this is the cutest little purse, and it goes with everything. So that's all I'm carrying. I'm not carrying a giant purse. And oh, of course, I'll have my lip balm in there because I could live without makeup, but not without lip balm. So that's what I'm carrying. And then the last bag that I have here is just, this is just a little bag that I'm putting all of my bathroom stuff in. It's really my gym bag. For when I need to take a bag to the gym, but I'm going to I have my curling irons in this little bag in here, which is kind of neat because even if you are in a hurry to go and your curling iron's still hot, you can still put it in there. It's heat proof, so I've got that. And then I have all of our shampoos, conditioners, and styling hair products in there. Yes, I'm taking full size. We're going to be gone over a week. All of my bathroom bags will be in here. So when I stop somewhere, I'll just need this bag and one of these suitcases. And that's all I'll have to carry in. Normally, I would just try to pack as light as possible if I was flying. And I did a trip to China with only one suitcase. It was actually this suitcase here, which is actually a carry-on size. So this suitcase, I traveled to China for just over 2 weeks with this suitcase. And that wasn't a problem. But because we're doing some casual stuff and some formal events, I'm taking different pairs of shoes. I've got our boots in there and some sneakers, and then we'll also have a pair of shoes on for when we're traveling. Okay, I have, these are things that I feel like I might need. I have a past tense. I have some different medicinal type essential oils there, and then I have this pillow potion because it just smells amazing and we sleep with it every single night. We diffuse pillow potion in my bedroom every single night. So that's what I'm taking in my suitcase. I do have another staging area with what I am taking in the car. So I'll show you that in just a minute. Okay, I've got Shauna's booster seat here, and she's got her pillow pet. And then I have tissues between, and then a booster seat on that side. And then in the back, I still have plenty of space. Water, Perrier, then I've got some sunscreen and a first aid kit. The red is a first aid kit. And then my 2 suitcases and my shoes bag. And then I have left a little bit of space right in between there. I have a box of snacks I'm going to bring out. And then on the passenger side, I usually buckle this in, but I have a roll of paper towels, my own box of tissues, my cereal container. Okay, and this is a cereal container, and I have just taken the lid off and lined it with just a little bathroom garbage bag, and then put the lid back on. And so anytime we need to throw anything away, it can just go right in there. And then when I stop, I can also just go ahead and throw the bag out. This also happens to be handy if someone happens to get sick. Just take the entire lid off and pass it back. And that is what I have there. And then, oh, it's so dark, you can't see. Oh, there we go. In between my seats, I keep this little bag of change. That's so I can use it for tolls or parking meters. And then I have this little, I just love the way this smells. This is just a little vanilla perfume. This is just a little vanilla perfume from Lush that I keep in here. And then I keep some hand sanitizer in here and some sanitizing spray in here. And then I always put my phone in here when I am traveling, and so I keep my charger in here instead of plugged in between the seats. That's just a way that helps me to remember not to text and drive, because we don't text on board. And so that's pretty much how I have the car set up. And then I just have this little 31 bag here. It's not completely full, and that's okay because you always end up with more stuff later. But I did put a few things. I have our origami kit, and then everyone has a clipboard, including me, because I do have a paper map on there and the information I need to get for my reservations and everything that I'm doing along the way. All of my Airbnb info. Just lost my mic. All of my Airbnb info is in there. And then I have a bag where I keep just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. These are my charging cords and my SD cards for my camera. Little pouches for different things, and then my reward system. I have just some random stuff that might get lost if it wasn't in a baggie. And I love this 31 bag because it's square and it's great for books and things like that, which I use it for the library quite a bit. It's a really useful bag. I have a friend who sells 31, so that's how I ended up with that. And I think that's pretty much everything I have set up out here. And that's pretty much it. I won't have a passenger in the front, so I can just put my stuff there. Oh, one more thing. On the driver's side, in the little pocket here on the side of my door, I keep these little disposable gloves, and that's because there's a zillion germs on the gas pump handles and like ATM machines and everything, and I know I might look like a freak, but I never get sick, so it's okay. Anyways, so that's just one extra little tip. Or if you have to clean up something or whatever, they're just really handy to have, and so that's why I keep them in there. And that's pretty much everything. We've got it all set up and ready to go. A few other suggestions. No road trip is complete without the printable license plate game. And don't be afraid to stop and see things along the way. Take pictures when you cross state lines. Kids love that. My sister did that when she would travel, and I love looking back at those pictures. And you can see every state that you've traveled to. And believe me, it seems corny now, but later your kids will be glad that you did it. Some safety tips are: share your location with someone who's not with you. Keep your tank at least half full, and there's a reason for that. Check my blog post. Also wear full coverage shoes, not flip-flops. Take a jacket whether you think you're going to need it or not. I like to take a picture of my kids before we start the road trip, and sometimes I hand them the camera so they can take photos as well, like this one of Dallas when we're passing through. If you really want to see how the locals live, try staying at an Airbnb instead of a hotel. You can have a lot of fun and see things through local eyes. I like to plan my stops with TripAdvisor. You can find a lot of museums and other fun attractions and things to do on TripAdvisor. And if you want to see how I have rated various attractions, you can follow my account on TripAdvisor. Wherever you go, grab a few postcards, address them, and make a note to yourself, and then pop them in the mail. You'll be glad to get them when you get back home. Find lots more tips on my blog, ThatOrganicMom.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up.